What are some examples of dollar diplomacy? Have you ever wondered how economic power can shape a country's future? Let's take a closer look at dollar diplomacy and its role in Latin American history. Dollar diplomacy is a strategy used by the United States to influence other nations through economic means rather than military force. This approach was particularly evident in Latin America during the early 20th century. One notable example occurred in the Dominican Republic during the early 1900s. The United States provided loans to the Dominican government. In return, the U.S. gained control over the country's customs revenues. This arrangement was designed to ensure that American investors would be repaid. However, it also allowed the U.S. to exert significant influence over the Dominican economy and its government decisions. Another clear instance of dollar diplomacy took place in Nicaragua between 1911 and 1912. American banks extended loans to Nicaragua. In exchange, U.S. officials took control of the country's customs and national bank. This financial intervention aimed to stabilize Nicaragua and protect American business interests. Yet, many Nicaraguans felt resentment, viewing this as an infringement on their sovereignty. Honduras also experienced similar financial arrangements. U.S. companies and banks provided loans or investments in exchange for favorable treatment and control over local resources. These actions often influenced government affairs and shaped the political landscape of the region. From the perspective of Latin American culture, these examples are often seen as moments when foreign economic interests shaped local politics and society. While the United States claimed that these policies brought stability and economic growth, many in Latin America viewed them as forms of economic imperialism. The presence of American financial control was perceived by some as undermining national independence and reinforcing dependency on foreign powers. Understanding dollar diplomacy is important as it helps explain the complex relationships between the United States and Latin American countries. Issues of economic sovereignty and foreign influence remain as sensitive topics in the region today. The legacy of these financial interventions continues to impact how Latin American societies view international relations and economic intervention. In summary, dollar diplomacy in Latin America involved using American loans and investments to gain political and economic influence. Notable examples include the Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, and Honduras. These actions have had lasting effects on the region's history and its relationship with the United States.